As Dubai's temperature shoots up during the hot summer season, it is becoming increasingly difficult to do any kind of outdoor activity. It is especially more challenging for people who do fieldwork. GNTV braved the scorching heat to talk to people who spend most of their working hours under the sun. We asked them about the usual problems, difficulties, and health issues that they encounter, how they're coping, and what measures or remedies they avail to survive the heat.
Actually, too much hot, too much is dust. You too much problem people. Yeah, only water.
Every time be hot, then you can headache in the something. Afterward, you can release one and go for AC everything and rest. Again, you can go this cold water and Laban, Pepsi, same like that. Every half an hour, 1 hour, depend upon the oil.
Problem very hard. Every day is very hard. No, at 10 o'clock open, but after 3:30 close. Cooler water drinking. Headache. I drink sometimes 11 up.
हम लोग का हमारा कंपनी एक घंटा को ड्रिंक देता है, पानी देता है, नींबू देता है, लेमन देता है, सब कुछ देता है.
Alam namin kung anong first aid na gagawin namin. Kung sobra kami sa init, bubuhos na lang kami ng tubig. O may mga cooler kami. Yan, malamig. Pagka nasobrang kami sa init, nabubuhos na lang kami.
Dadala lang kami ng more on hydration water.
During the summer, it's not only the temperature that goes up. Health experts point out that the number of heat-related illnesses also increases.
When you go out and you get exposed to the sun, the first effect is the person is prone to dehydration. So there's a lot of loss of fluids from the body through sweat. Though sweat is a very cooling effect, yet you lose a lot of salts, particularly sodium and potassium, which in turn affects the kidney and the brain and the heart eventually. A person gets dehydrated. There are different stages, it may start from cramps only. Then the cramps, if they are not treated, the person doesn't get rehydrated and he's not cooled, if he's not put inside a room which is air conditioned, the temperature is not brought down. Of course, it may pass on to heat exhaustion, and then finally eventually it goes up to heat stroke. Then the exposure of skin to the sun, again, that gives you dark skin, and it's really irritating. Also the skin gets irritated, and eventually it's the UV rays directly hits the skin, and skin is prone to cancers, various types of cancers. And so hydration is really important. You need to take a precaution in taking lots of fluids and cover yourself completely when you go out. If you talk about allergies, of course there's a flare up in allergies as well, because as you know, when we talk about allergies, we think about spring season, but in summers there are certain allergies when there is especially a lot of dust in the air. Gastroenteritis, since food becomes really sensitive, you leave it out for a few minutes and then you're prone to get these kind of GI symptoms.
Residents, most especially those who work outdoors, must therefore be extra cautious and careful. Dubai government has itself strictly imposed a mandatory midday break during the summer months for laborers who work in the sun. So as the summer heat intensifies, it will certainly help to remember a few simple steps to beat summer illnesses. Drink lots of liquid, stay indoors as much as possible, and exercise regularly to stay physically fit. Irish Eden Balieza, Gulf News.